everybody, my name is Kelvin Caban and I'm really excited to do this video today. I really wanted to take an informal approach to this video. I really kind of don't want to really do something really rehearsed. I want this just to kind of flow from my heart because this is my first video that I'm specifically making for the channel. See, the point of this video is kind of to explain what I hope to accomplish with this channel, but really to give you a little bit about myself, a little bit of my testimony of where I come from, and hopefully going forward, we're going to discuss different things. So to start off with, as always, please subscribe, like our videos. We really want these messages to get out to as many people as possible. I know it's pretty early on in the channel, and so every new subscriber is really going to help, and every like is going to help. And if you're truly blessed by these videos in some form or fashion, or you really think somebody could be blessed or touched by these, then please feel free to share. Nothing I'm talking about is to be kept a secret. This is why it's here on this platform. So my goal is, the reason I'm creating this channel is really because I feel this urgency in my soul and my spirit. The world's in a pretty bad place, and if you're a student of Bible prophecy, of things that you've studied, we know that the hour of mankind is getting pretty late. Time is really running out. We don't exactly know how much longer we have before what we consider end time events start to occur, but everything is kind of showing us that it's very near. And so I want to take this time because I want to reach people. I want to teach what I've learned, what God has graced me with, use the gift, right? If you've read the Bible and you know about the parable of talents, I don't want to bury my talent. Now, specifically in that story, it's talking about a monetary value, not like a talent, but spiritually, we really know that when God gives you something, you are not to bury it, you're to multiply, to use it. And if He has gifted me with this ability to be able to teach or even feel comfortable sharing, I want to be able to do that with you guys. And so I want to start off really by just saying that I'm blessed to have you guys here, and I'm going to be sharing my testimony. Now, I'll probably get into more details later on, but I really want to I want you guys to know who I am, so you don't feel like it's some random guy just talking to you, right? So once again, my name is Kelvin Caban, and I grew up in church. Ever since I was very young, I've remember since my youth, even my early childhood, to really be in church. But just because you're in church doesn't mean that God is in you, or that you believe, or that you're even saved. And I remember always trying my best to be the best at Bible study, and in doing my classes, I wanted to be the best one at Bible trivia, in the younger days. But what happened? Later on, I really fell away. And I want to thank my parents because they sowed a seed that really prevented me from straying too far. And I came back, I went to the military when I turned 18. I was suffering from depression. I was, suicidal. I had a lot of problems. I had a lot of self-esteem issues. And I remember one day while I was in the military, and actually my military deployment, I really hit rock bottom, where I literally felt like this is it. This is the bottom. My life is over. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I felt like a still small voice of God came. And in that moment, He just spoke to me softly and called me back. And I can't say that my life turned around instantly in that moment, but if I can see any pivotal moment of my life where things began to turn around, that was it. And shortly after the military, I began to try to mend broken relationships with estranged family, really tried getting back to church, getting back to God. And so here's really the deep parts of the testimony where, how did I even end up in this mess in the first place? Well, you see, when I was young, I had my father, and through life circumstances, things that I don't really even recall very well, he fell into problems, he got into drugs, And from everything that I've seen, from everybody's testimonies, from everything that I've talked to, everybody tells me that he was such an amazing person and he just made one mistake. But that mistake caused basically a downfall. It caused this just spiraling out of control that ended with my father committing suicide when I was young. And I was so angry, so hurt by these problems because the abuse that happened when he was on drugs, that it just damaged me. And I know many of you have been damaged in ways that are hard to put into words. And that's kind of what happened to me in this case. But the whole testimony of it is, once God called me back, even throughout the years, even while I was carrying such a burden in my heart, such pain in my heart, what did God do for me? He called me out. He brought me to Him, and He managed to restore me. He brought me to a place in my faith where I've grown in Him, where I've matured as a Christian, where I've developed. I have things now that I never thought I'd ever have. I have a beautiful family. I'm married, a beautiful wife, I have a beautiful daughter. I have a pretty good job. I live in a nice apartment building in a nice area of town. I have a pretty decent, almost new car. And God has been so good to me. And He's been so faithful no matter how many times I've failed Him. He's never been there waiting for me to mess up just so He can condemn me. You see, that is not how the love of God works. Many times we've been taught this false gospel, this false message of Christianity, that God is just waiting for you. He's just waiting for you to trip up so He can condemn you. No, it's quite the opposite. In fact, He's just waiting for any opportunity for you to come back. Anything, give any reason to bless you, to take care of you, even when you don't deserve it, even when you feel so distant from God. That's the time that He blesses you so much more in some instances, to draw you with His love, like almost like how a moth is drawn to a flame or to a light. His love just radiates in such a way, and it causes a change in you because you know you don't deserve it. You know that you've messed up. And even in that messed up condition that you're able to recognize, He calls to you and He loves you tremendously. And that is what He's done for me. And so I wanted to share that with you, especially as one of my first videos, so that we can start to connect a little bit better. And this channel is going to be a tremendous blessing. I just know it's going to be a blessing to you, and it's going to be a blessing to me because we get to go on this journey together and grow. We're going to post videos about scripture. We're going to, for encouragement. I would like to do some news updates if possible. There's so many great channels that already do it, so I'm not quite sure about that yet, but I will maybe cover in some of my other messages just headlines or things that are going on, just so we can see the urgency and the lateness of the hour. But I am tremendously blessed, and I am so thankful that you've watched this video. And if this video has been helpful to you, if you think that this has touched you or you can resonate with this message, please subscribe, like, share the video with somebody that needs it. I will be posting more content as time goes on, and my hope is, as we develop and we grow in this together, that we're going to produce better quality content, put up some PowerPoints, just do something a little bit nice, nothing too crazy, because we really want to get the word out there, but just grow in it together and just try to do our best for God and to present you guys something something of quality that you feel like it's not just sloppily thrown together. But I just want to thank you once again. Please share, please subscribe and like these videos, and let us help get the gospel of grace out to the world. God is here to love you and save you. He's not here to condemn you, but we need Him tremendously in these dark days. So once again, thank you and have a blessed day. God bless you.